Good morning children. I hope class 7th children are watching this video and I hope you must be keeping well as we have been doing rational numbers. In last class we had seen how to compare rational numbers. Comparison of rational numbers we had seen, even many solved examples also we have seen, and it was told to start exercise and it was told to complete also. I hope you must have completed. Those who have completed, be with your notebook so that you can check that is correct or not, and those who have not completed, be with your copy so together you can learn. So let's start. Today we will see exercise 4b. We have first question. In the very first class it was told, if you remember, represent each of the following rational numbers on the number line. So these numbers have been given, rational numbers. These numbers are required to be drawn or is required to be represented on number line. First question you have 1 by 3. So already it was told, I don't think any problem you will be having. Then also you see here, you see you have first question 1 by 3 is required to be drawn on number line. So first of all, what is needed to be done? One line is required to be drawn, straight line. Here you see, in this way line is required to be drawn. A point is required to be fixed. Suppose you have fixed a point, suppose 0, and name it. Suppose this name you have given O. From 0 it starts, and right side if you are moving you have positive numbers, if left side you are moving this is negative number. So 1 by 3 if you need to represent, what is required to be done? In last class already it was told, if you remember, 1 unit length is required to be taken with the help of your compass and ruler. So you do by the help of compass and ruler. In very first class of rational number it was told. So I hope you understand how it to be done. So suppose we have taken 1 unit length like this with the help of compass and ruler. The same length is required to be taken both sides, and suppose you name it A and this is A dash. Now since 1 by 3 is required to be represented, you need to see the denominator. 1 unit you have taken, denominator is 3. So this 1 unit is required to be distributed in 3 equal parts. So suppose if you are distributing this in 3 equal parts, suppose you will be having 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Sorry, this will be only 1 and 2. So this is one part, second part and third part. Now 1 by 3 will be what? This 3 part you have. So this will be 1 by 3, this will be 2 by 3, and this will be 3 by 3. What 1 you have, this will be 3 by 3. So that it will become 1. So this point is 1 by 3, this point is 2 by 3, and this is 3 by 3. Only you need to represent 1 by 3. So either in this way you can write, and you mark it by any name. Suppose you have given name P. So point P is 1 by 3. So here answer could be written point P is 1 by 3, or simply what can be done, these are not required to be written, only 1 by 3 is required to be written, that will be your answer. So here you can write clearly point P is 1 by 3, and this will be your answer. So in this way it is required to be done. Again you see what is required to be done. One number line is required to be drawn, one point is required to be fixed, name it. From there numbers start with 0, this side positive number you will be having, left side negative number you will be having. Since denominator is 3, so 1 unit length what you have taken, that 1 unit length is required to be divided into 3 equal parts, 1, 2 and 3. 3 equal parts you have got. first point will be 1 by 3, second point 2 by 3, and third point will be 3 by 3. So you had to represent 1 by 3. So this point P will be your point, and that will be 1 by 3, and that will be your answer. So in this way this is required to be done. Next you see 2 by 7. So again the same thing is required to be done. Here you see, suppose you have 2 by 7. So one number line is required to be drawn, fix a point, and from there that number starts with 0. Name it, suppose this is O. And these all the things what is required to be done in your copy when you are doing, you need take help of your ruler and compass. Without taking help of ruler and compass you don't do. That is required to be done. Roughly you don't solve. 2 by 7 if you have, again I am saying that denominator is required to be same. So first of all 1 unit length is required to be taken. Suppose 1 unit length you have taken OA. Now 7 is their denominator, so this 1 unit is required to be divided into 7 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now you see 7 parts are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts are there. So first point what you have, first part, this first point will indicate your 1 by 7, second 2 by 7, and then 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7, and this will be 7 by 7. It means 1. So this point what you have got 2 by 7, that was your desired number, rational number, which was required to be represented. Name it, suppose P, and write down clearly point P is equal to 2 by 7, and this will be your answer. In this way this is required to be done. Next you see you have 7 by 3. So if improper fraction will be there, this is required to be converted into mixed fraction. So 7 by 3 means 3 2 ja 6 and 1 by 3. 2 whole 1 by 3. Now if you remember how I had told you, again number line is required to be taken like this. Any point you fix, this is number starts with 0, name it O. Now here you have 2 whole 1 by 3. So after 2 the portion what you will have, that will be required to be divided. So here suppose 1 unit you have taken over here, this is 1. Second unit the same length 2, and third this one. So this number 2 whole 1 by 3, 2 whole 1 by 3 comes in between 2 and 3. This 2 whole 1 by 3 comes in between 2 and 3, because this is greater than 2 and lesser than 3. So 2 whole 1 by 3 will come in between 2 and 3 somewhere. So here this fraction what you have 1 by 3, this is required to be found out, 1 by 3 where it will be. So this section what you have 2 and 3, this unit is required to be divided. Here now you see you have denominator 3, so this is required to be divided into 3 equal parts. So 1 and 2, 3 equal parts you have, 1, 2, 3. Now 1 by 3 you will have this one. So this point P, suppose you have, this point P will be your 2 whole 1 by 3. So I hope you understood what is to be done. First of all, improper fraction is required to be converted into mixed fraction, and then whole number is directly can be shown on number line. Whole number is 1, 2, even 3, 4, 5, 7, whatever will come, that can be shown directly. And then we need to see that fractional part is coming in between which number. So this 2 whole 1 by 3 will come in between 2 and 3. So in between 2 and 3 this 1 by 3 is required to be located. So this in between 2 by 3, since denominator is 3 equal part has been divided, and then we found 1 by 3, and this is your required point. So clearly you can write P is equal to 2 whole 1 by 3, and that will be your answer. Next you see 22 by 7. Again, if 22 by 7 is there, this is required to be converted into mixed fraction. 7 3 ja 21, so 3 whole 1 by 7 it will be. So how it will be done? Again, number line you have, here you have 0, 3 whole means 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit and 4th unit. This will come in between 3 and 4. 3 whole 1 by 7 will come in between 3 and 4. So this section is required to be divided. Now you see your denominator 7 is there. This section is required to be divided into 7 equal part. 1 2 3 4 5 6, 7 equal part you have got. Now you need to find out 1 by 7. So this first point will be 1 by 7. So this P what you have got now, this one, this will be 3 whole 1 by 7, and that will be your answer. Next you see 37 by 8, the same thing is required to be done. 37 by 8. 8 4 ja 32 and 5 by 8. 8 4 ja 32 plus 5 37 by 8 you have. So same thing is required to be done. Number line you need to make like this. Here you suppose you have fixed a point O and number start with 0. So 4 whole number you have. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this is 5. So this number 4 whole 5 by 8 will come in between 4 and 5. So in between 4 and 5, this section what you have got, that is required to be divided into 8 equal portion, because in denominator 8 you have. So this you divide in 8 equal portion, and this 5th point will be your desired point. That will be your P, and that will be 4 whole 5 by 8. So in this way this is required to be done. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 whole 5 by 8 will be your this point. This is required to be divided into 8 equal part. Next you have negative numbers you see. In the same way as we have done in positive side, the same thing is required to be done in negative also. So this number you take 36 by minus 5. First of all, denominator is required to be converted into positive. So this will be 36 by minus 5 what you have, that is required to be multiplied by minus 1. So you will get minus 36 by 5. Now you convert this into mixed fraction. So 5 7 ja 35, minus 7 it will be 1 by 5. Now what is to be done? Again number line is required to be drawn. Fix a point, suppose O, number start with 0, this side positive, this side negative number. Here you have 7 whole, minus 7 whole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, suppose you have. These all will be negative, like this. Now minus 7 1 by 5, minus 7 whole 1 by 5 will be in between minus 8 and in between minus 8 and minus 7. So here you see, in between minus 8 and minus 7 we need to find out 1 by 5. So in denominator 5 you have. So this portion is required to be divided into 5 equal part. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 equal part you have got. 1 by 5 you see. 1 by 5 will be first one. So this P what you have got, this will be 1 by 5. So this P is equal to minus 7 whole 1 by 5, and this will be your answer. So in this way this is required to be done. So I hope you will understand and you will be able to do. Minus 43 by 9 you have. How will you do this? Here you see 9 4 ja 36 and you have 7 by 9 minus 4 whole 7 by 9. So again what is to be done? This number will come where that you need to know. Minus 4 by 7 minus 4 whole 7 by 9 will come in between minus 5 and minus 4. And since denominator is 9, this portion is required to be divided into 9 equal portion. And then we need to see 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will come somewhere here. So here 4 whole minus 4 whole 7 by 9 you will get this point up at this point. So in this way this is required to be done. So I hope you understood, you will be able to do. Next you see, which of the two rational numbers is greater in each of the following pairs? 5 by 6 or 0. So as we have learned, all the positive rational numbers are greater than 0. So 5 by 6 is greater than 0. All negative numbers, all negative rational numbers are lesser than 0. So minus 3 by 5 is lesser than 0. Here you see 5 by 8 or 3 by 8. If denominators are equal, then greater numerator will be the greater number. So here you will have 5 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8. Then 7 by 9 and minus 5 by 9. Obviously positive number will be greater. So 7 by 9 will be greater than minus 5 by 9. Here this is required to be converted into positive denominator. So you will have 5 by minus 5 by 11 if you are multiplying by minus 1. So now you need to see denominator is equal. So greater numerator will be greater. So minus 6 is lesser. Minus 6 by 11 is lesser than minus 5 by 11. And this will be your answer. Here you see 4 and 4 you have. So minus 15 by 4 is greater than minus 17 by 4. Next you see, which of the following rational numbers is greater in each of the following pairs? So suppose first question you take, and this is important, these questions, and I hope you understand, but then also you see how it will be done. Suppose you have 5 by 8 and minus 3 by minus 8. So what is to be done? 5 by 9 or minus 3 by minus 8. 5 by 9 or minus 3 by minus 8, minus and minus will be cancelled. So you will get 3 by 8. Now we need to see which number is greater, and for this what is needed to be done? LCM is required to be found out. So LCM of 9 and 8 will be 72. Because no common factor we have, we need to multiply this. Now this denominator is required to be converted in 72. 5 by 9 will be 5 by 9 into 8, it means 40 by 72, and 3 by 8 will be 3 by 8 into, here you see denominator is 72, so what number will be required to be multiplied? 9. So 9 3 ja 27. Now denominators are equal, we need to see which numerator is greater. So 40 is greater than 27, so you can write clearly 40 by 72 is greater than 27 by 72, and therefore 40 by 72 means 5 by 9 is greater than 3 by 8. And this will be your answer. So in this way this is required to be done. Simply what is needed to be done? First of all, denominator is required to be made positive. Then we need to find out LCM, and we need to convert this rational number into denominator having LCM. Same denominator is required to be made of both the rational number. So we have converted into same denominator 72 and 72. Now you need to see, or you need to compare your numerator. The greater numerator will be greater one, and likewise your rational number will be greater or smaller. Next you see, you have 4 by minus 3 or minus 8 by 7. Same way, in the same way you need to do this thing also. Here you have minus 3 by 1, if nothing is there, minus 3 by 1, so your LCM will be 5. This is required to be converted and should be made your denominator 5. So for that, what is needed to be done? Minus 3 by 1 will be written as denominator 5, so this is required to be multiplied by 5. So minus 15 it will be, minus 15 by 5. Now you see minus 15 and minus 12, which one is greater and which one is lesser, then you compare. So in the same way these questions are required to be done. Next question you have, but each and every question must be done by yourself. Fill in the blanks with the correct symbol out of greater than, equal to, or lesser than. So again you need to know how to compare, then only you will be able to do. Minus 3 by 7 and 6 by minus 13. Here you see, here you have minus 3 by 7 and 6 by minus 13. What is needed to be done? This is required to be converted into positive denominator. So it will be minus 6 by 13. Now you see 7 and 13 you have. Now you need to find out LCM of 7 and 13, and that will be 7 into 13. It means 91. So minus 3 by 7 can be written as minus 3 by 7. You need to convert this denominator into 91. So 7 is required to be multiplied by 13, and 13 3 is minus 39, and 6 by minus 6 by 13 you have. So again this is also required to be converted. So this you will get minus 42 by 91. Now you see, minus 3 by 7 means minus 39 by 91. So this is, you will write minus 39 by 91 is greater than minus 42 by 91, and that's why minus 3 by 7 will be greater than 6 by minus 13. That will be your answer. So in the same way, the other questions whichever are there is required to be solved. These all the questions are required to be solved in the same way. You need to compare first, and then you need to write down, or you need to put greater than, equal to, or lesser than. Here you see minus 2 by nothing you have means 1 you have. Again this is required to be converted into 5, and then you need to compare this. Next you see, arrange the following rational numbers in ascending order. For this also the same thing is required to be done. You need to compare the numbers. One question you see, here you have here you have 2 by 5, 7 by 10, 8 by 15 and 13 by 30. These questions, these are the rational numbers. So first of all, we need to see all the denominator must be positive. So already we have. Now we need to find out LCM of 5, 10, 15 and 30. So LCM of 5, 10, 15 and 30 we need to find out. So here you see 5, 10, 15 and 30. So this will be 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 15 and 5 6 is 30. 2 1 is 2 and 2 3 is 6 and 3 1 is 3, 3 1 is 3. So you will have 5 into 2 into 3 means 30. So your LCM is equal to 30. Now 2 by 5 is equal to, what is required to be done? This denominator is required to be converted into 30. What number will be required over here? 5 6 is 30. So this will become 12 by 30. Then 7 by 10. So 7 by 10. So what is required here? 3 is required to be multiplied, so it will become 30. So 7 3 is 21. Then you have 8 by 15. So this will be 8 by 15. Which number will be required? 15 2 is 30. So 8 2 is 16. And then you have 13 by 30. It means 13 by 30, 1 is required. So this will become 13 by 30. Now we need to see, here we will write clearly, we need to write in ascending order. So smallest number we need to see which one is. So smallest among 12 by 30, 21 by 30, 16 by 30 and 13 by 30 we have 12 by 30. So 12 by 30 is lesser than 13 by 30 is lesser than 16 by 30 and is lesser than 21 by 30, and hence 12 by 30 means 2 by 5, 13 by 30 means 13 by 30, and 16 by 30 means 8 by 15, and 21 by 30 means 7 by 10, and this will be your answer. In ascending order it has been arranged. So in the same way these are required to be done, and for these questions again what is needed to be done? This minus 12 is required to be converted into plus 12. So this is required to be multiplied by minus 1. This is required to be multiplied by minus 1. So it will become minus 5 by 12 minus 9 by 24, and then you need to compare this, and for that you need to find out LCM. Then you convert all the rational numbers into denominator, what LCM you will be having, same denominator is required to be made, and then you need to convert. Then you have arranged the following rational numbers in descending order. The same thing is required to be done. Here only we need to find out the, here we had to start with smallest to greatest. Here you need to do greatest to the smallest. That will be in descending order. Now next question we have, which of the following sentences are true? Minus 3 by 5 lies to the left of 0 on the number line. So if you have number line like this, suppose this is 0 and minus 3 by 5 you have the number. So which side it will be, left side or right side? Obviously if negative number is there, so this will be left side. So minus 3 by 5 lies to the left of 0 on the number line, that is true. Minus 12 by 7 lies to the right of 0 on the number line. See, minus is there, minus 12 by 7 you have. If negative number is there, that will be always left side. So this is false. Then we have 1 by 3 and minus 5 by 2 lie on opposite sides of 0 on the number line. Here you see, this is your number line, this is 0. We need to see 1 by 3 will be which side, right side or left side. Since this is positive number, so this will be right side. Since this is negative number, so it will be left side. So 1 by 3 and minus 5 by 2 lie on opposite sides of 0 on the number line. They are opposite sides, and that's why that will be true. Minus 18 by minus 13 lies to the left of 0 on the number line. This is your number line, this is 0. You have minus 18 by minus 13. Here you see both are negative. It means will be cancelled and will become positive, 18 by 13. So now this is your positive number, so that will be right side. If positive number is there, that will be right side. Since both are negative, that will be cancelled. So both negative will be considered as positive number. So minus 18 by minus 13 lies to the left of 0 on the number line will be false. Minus 5 by minus 8 lies on the right of minus 5 by 7 on the number line. Here you see. Minus 5 by 7 is negative number, so that will be left side, minus 5 by 7. Minus 5 by minus 8, since minus 5 and minus 8 both are having same sign, so it will be cancelled, will become 5 by 8, positive number. So that will be right side, 5 by 8. Now you see, minus 5 by minus 8 lies on the right of minus 5 by 7 on the number line. That is true, because that is right side. Now you see, question number 8. Find 5 rational numbers between minus 3 and minus 2. So again, what is required to be done? 5 rational number we need to find out, minus 3 and in between minus 2. So simply, if suppose if any number is required to be made minus 3, what is required to be done? So if you are doing minus 18 by 6, so 6 3 ja 18, and minus 2 by 6 can be written as minus 12 by 6. Just you see, 6 3 ja 18 and 6 2 ja 12. So minus 3 and minus 2 you will get. Now in between numbers you need to write down. So in between numbers you will be having minus 17 by 6, minus 16 by 6, minus 15 by 6, minus 14 by 6 and minus 13 by 6, and this will be your answer. If any other number also can be taken and can be found out, if in place of minus 18 by 6 and minus 12 by 6 what we have written, some other number also can be taken and can be found out. Next you see, find 5 rational numbers between minus 1 and 1. The same thing is required to be done. 5 rational numbers in between minus 1 and 1 you need to find out. So minus 1 can be written as, again, suppose any number you write. Suppose you can write minus 5 by 5 and 5 by 5. So just you see, in between minus 4 by 5, minus 3 by 5, minus 2 by 5, minus 1 by 5, and even 0 by 5 can be written. So these numbers will be your 5 numbers. Even you can write minus 6 by 6 and 6 by 6. You can write minus 7 by 7 and 7 by 7, and in between numbers can be written. Then we have find rational numbers between minus 3 by 5 and minus 1 by 2. Here you see how we will solve this. Find 5 rational numbers between minus 3 by 5 and minus 1 by 2. LCM we need to find out of 5 and 2. So that will be 5 into 2 and that will become 10. Now minus 3 by 5 can be written as minus 3 by 5 into 10. So this will be minus 30 by 50. Sorry, what I did. This is required to be converted into 10. So 5 2 ja 10 and this is 3 2 ja 6. Minus 6 by 10. And this will be minus 1 by 2. This is minus 1 by 2 into 5. So it will become minus 5 by 10. Now we need to find out 5 rational numbers. So we cannot write in between minus 6 by 10 and minus 5 by 10 5 numbers. And for that, what is required to be done? This is required to be multiplied by some bigger number so that in between we can find out. So if you are multiplying this number, but denominator we need to keep equal. So if we are multiplying by 6, so this will become minus 36 by 60, and if you are multiplying minus 5 by 10 by 6, you will get minus 30 by 60. Now in between we can write 5 rational numbers. You see, minus 36 by 30 and minus 30 by 60. So we can write, here you see, we can write minus 35 by 60. So this will be greater than this, and this will be minus 34 by 60 and minus 33 by 60 and minus 32 by 60 and minus 31 by 60. These 5 numbers we have written. So this will be answer. Even in place of 6, what we have done, even 7 also can be multiplied, 8 also can be multiplied, and only 5 numbers are required to be written in between. So in this way we have completed this exercise, and each and every question you must do. Since few questions has not been solved, you must do by yourself, and I hope you will be able to do, because in solved examples already you had seen, and even now also few questions already has been solved, so you will be able to solve these all. So in this way this exercise has been completed, and for the next day you go through addition of rational numbers and come, so that you will be able to understand this in better way. So till then, thank you.